welcome to Makeup Monday. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial. It's going to be kind of a combination. There's no specific brand in mind, but we're going to be looking at some mermaid colors with oranges and greens, going very shimmery, kind of a summer look. A lot of summer colors are a lot of golds and pinks, and those are perfectly fine, but I really wanted to go and use a little bit of blue and orange and just really make it very sparkly and shiny. So if you're not into shimmer, this might not be the look for you. But if you are into shimmer and you're into really giving some summer glow to yourself, we are going to just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with some Milani Milani Eye Primer. I just recently bought some primer potion, so I have that on my mind. And I'm going to just get that all over both of my eyelids, which is quite fun. This is actually a really simple look as well, which is very exciting to me and should be exciting to you. If you're not excited, you're allowed to be wrong. So there we go. I have this little Coastal Scents 4-pack, and it's the set 13. There's Ice Ballet, Peachy Keen, Bombay, and Raisinberry, and we're going to be using the color Peachy Keen, which is a very salmon colored orange, and it's very, very sparkly. All of the colors that were in this were very shimmery. So we're just going to go ahead using a flat shader brush. The numbers and stuff worn off on this one, but it's just a smaller, it has a little bit of a taper to it kind of paddle brush, so you can just use whatever you want. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do, this is the Duo Crease Fiber Brush, and I'm going to be doing a combination. This is the Coastal Scents 88 Shimmer Palette, and if you go to the first green row, so this is what it looks like, or I guess the second green column here, and just the two greens that are right there, you know, the third and fourth, we're gonna mix those a little bit here. They're both shimmery. As I said, this is the Shimmer Palette. Going to get that on our brush, and then we're just going to go into our crease. My mirror's over here, if you're wondering. And this sort of a muted mint green color looks really, really nice up against the orange. It's such a stark contrast. And you just, right. Then we're going to take a thin angled brush, very dense, and I'm just going to dip it into this blue. It's in that same row. It's just a bright, bright blue right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the left if you're looking down at the open palette. And we're just going to bring that right underneath our eye against the lash line, just doing a little bit of a pop of color, you know, trying to keep it with the ocean. I'm going to use Trick from Urban Decay. This is just a very shimmering nude. It's not quite copper. It's lighter than a copper, but it's a little darker. Also, I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. And I just start from the corner and make a few strokes across the e.l.f. brow pencil. And I'm just going to fill in my brows. I'm going to do mascara, and I will be back in a moment. Big fat paddle brush, and using the Coastal Scents, I know there's a lot of Coastal Scents, I promise there's no sponsorship or anything, and I'm just going to choose a shimmering, even though this is from the 88 Neutral palette, there are some shimmers, I'm just going to choose a white yellow, of sort of an off yellow, off white onto while I was at it, because all foundation routines look the same. It's the Superstay from Maybelline 24 Hour in the color 112 Natural Ivory. And now I'm going to go ahead and choose my blush color, which I'm going to be using this brush and this is actually a contour brush, and I'm using the color Fortunate from the Blush Bazaar palette, which is just a peach, and that way I have a little bit more of a neutral blush, and it kind of connects to the orange in that eye look that we have going on. And I like to bring mine up to the temple, make a little bit of a C curve right around my eye area. Then I'm going to bronze, and to bronze I'm going to be using the MAC Solar Riche. This came out from the Surf and Sun collection. It was a summer collection several years ago. Mine's a little bit broken, but it is gorgeous for more pale-skinned people, and it is my favorite bronzer. It was definitely worth the buy. It was limited edition, but there are a lot of, I don't think that there's anything particularly special about it. It was the best that was available when it came out when I was in college. And I like to just bounce around very loosely, go down my nose, you know, do the whole wherever it's going to hit kind of a thing with the sun. But I don't want to make it too bronzy because I'm a pale person. Then using a fan brush, I'm going to use Wet n Wild's Precious Petals Mega-glo highlighter. This is a beautiful, beautiful rose gold highlight that will go perfectly because I think that gold would be too stark, and I definitely don't want to use a cool toned one highlighter. Gonna put that above my brows as I always do. Get a little bit on the chin up there. Then I'm going to just spritz down with this Hard Candy Hydrating Sheer Envy Primer Mist 12-hour power one, and I really like this stuff. Definitely would repurchase. Lip color, I'm going to be using Milani's Very Glittery Lip Flash in Photo Flash. Just a beautiful hot pink. Some people are a little put off from how shimmery these are, but they actually do stain and you don't feel the glitter. When you rub your lips together, there's no grittiness, which makes these beautiful. And what better time than a beautiful summer day to have everything sparkle. All right, thank you for joining me, and I will see you for FCA Friday and next Makeup Monday.